D.A.M.N time. Wake up, it's D.A.M.N time. D.A.M.N time. Truth in the booth and the whole chat line. I walk in with the facts, no fluff in the bag. Hot coffee, cold truth, let me raise that flag. They came for the jokes, but they stayed for the lesson. I turn headlines into business confessions. I don't do fake, I don't tap dance nice. I say what I said, then I say it twice. If the world gone crazy, I'm the morning alarm. With a mic in my hand and some smoke in my palm. Say D.A.M.N. D.A.M.N. Say it one more time. D.A.M.N. If the truth hit hard, let it ride. If the show got value, put some love inside. It's D.A.M.N. time. Everybody say it. D.A.M.N. time. Don't just replay it. D.A.M.N. We live in the chat. If the facts hit home, go and tap that tap. D.A.M.N. Hands in the sky, wake up, get smart, let the nonsense die. Tap that tap, drop that love. Shack going crazy when that truth show up. Tap that tap, drop that love. D.A.M.N. in the morning now, turn me up. I mean, welcome to the show, party people. Let me tell you something. Your boy is tired. I want to make sure that I got my my mic good, sound good. Top of the morning to you. I'm not going to tell you that I have been Lionel Richie, been on a plane all night long, all night long. Oh yeah. So I'm tired. I'm very, 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 very tired. But guess what? Tired or not, you deserve a damn good show. So I'm gonna be a man about my situation. Put my big boy pants on, and we're gonna make some things happen.
The diet don't work for you the same.
That's right. Listen, I need to know where y'all checking in from. If I'm sounding loud and clear, y'all can hear everything. This, that, and the third. Uh-oh, says the sound sounds far away. Is that better? Let me make sure that the sound is good now. Because we're gonna, you stop that right now. There we go. Want to make sure the sound is good. As far as I know, Legendary says, I just want to know, is Master P FBA? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Master P is a foundational Black American. I couldn't imagine him being anything else. Yes, indeed. So shout out to I see Dexter's in the building. What up, Dexter? Good to see you there, family.
You better thank you too, mama.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's so good to have my dad on board back, because when I'm on the road, I'm not bringing the roadcaster and all that. I ain't got time to bring lights and what. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. A lot of stuff to get to. If you have not shared this out, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and share this out. And of course, we're back in the building. We're gonna go ahead and make some things happen. Okay, so Legendary is about to have a fit in here, talking about we need to move on from slavery. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. What Master P basically said was, we don't want to be so stuck on that we're not able to make things happen. That's a little bit different than what you guys are trying to make it out to be, which is a very immature and very short-sighted way to look at something, especially if you're just trying to be outraged, which is, oh, well, forget about slavery. No, that's not it.
because slavery happened. We all know slavery happened. We all know that Jim Crow happened. We know that redlining happened. We know that grandfather clauses happened, poll taxes, so on and so forth. In 2026, we have real problems that absolutely need to be attended to and addressed that go beyond just slavery. And so coming from that place is the problem. Imagine, for example, the Japanese American community still just focusing on American internment from World War II and them not making any advancements. Imagine the Jewish American community, or just the Jewish community as a whole, just focusing on the atrocities of the Holocaust and not having any infrastructure, no Delhi district, no Diamond district, things of that nature. It's not that you don't recognize that these things are horrible and that these things have happened. It's just that at what point do we not say, okay, now that this has happened and we have these atrocities, what else are we going to do? Legendary, you're doing the absolute most. Master P is a great many things, and as somebody who's written a book with him, I can tell you he is not a tether. That man is from New Orleans. What he's trying to tell you is the same thing I'm trying to tell you. The reason that you hear so many people say it's lonely at the top is because it's a whole lot of people who could be there, but they're focused on the wrong things. Being so emotional that you're not any logically good is absolutely insane to me. You know. So the first thing we're going to get to, as a matter of fact, is this Master P thing. Address all of this in real time, and you know, have ourselves a good time about it. Yeah, buddy. Let's see what we got here. I'm just getting this together. Bear with me.
NAACP says LSU closes African American Culture Centers for Black students. They didn't say they might close it. It's done. So I want y'all to keep that same energy. What are we going to do for these students? What's the plan of action? Why is this not viral? That's what I said. We have to have more ownership. Not just my product. We need more black ownership. We need more black products. Salute to Atlanta. They're the #1 black-owned businesses. And guess what? We have to invest back into our community and our culture. We spend $2 trillion a year and we own nothing. That's why they're closing all these. They're erasing our history. People want to challenge me. I've been in the schools for over 20 years teaching black history and financial literacy. I've been giving back for over 27 years. I've been making a difference. Guess what? We are getting lynched in the 21st century. We don't have lawyers to take care of our people because we have no money. We have natural disasters. I'm only one man. I can't take care of 50-something different states, right? We need help. And that's why I say the only solution that I see, and I'm going to tell you again, is bridging the wealth gap. And it's going to take us educating the culture. You know what my white friends said when they seen this? They said, Pete, let's put some money together and let's go buy it back and open it back when they close it. You know what my black friends said? Let's go protest. We've been protesting forever. That ain't doing nothing. And it takes money to protest. So that's why I say we have to bridge the wealth gap. It's going to take economic empowerment. We are behind. Let's not leave these students in a bad place because we can't communicate and love, and we want to challenge the ones that's really on the front line helping. I love y'all, but let's make this go viral.
All right, so with this, there's a couple of things. First, I get, and this is just me personally, I get real tired of, well, they're taking the history out of school. First of all, it is not anybody's job. See, like, black people, let's have a real conversation. Can I be honest with my people right now? I want to know if I can be honest with my people. Because if I can be honest with my people, then we need to have this conversation. In one breath, we will sit here and say, oh, we're so oppressed. The white man is oppressing us. Ba 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 ba. In the next breath, we'll say, they're taking away our history. They're erasing our history. Dibba, 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 dibba. I have yet to see any Jewish people send their kids to a Nazi school and have the Nazis educate their children on who they are. Like, you do realize that culture and historical preservation is an inside job, do you not?
Bruh.
I'm not whining or complaining about what is in school, because what I learned in school, what did I learn in school? Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass. I learned about Latimer and Granville T. Woods and Marian Anderson and the Black Panthers in my grandmother's kitchen, where I should have learned. I don't understand how your oppressor, you're upset at your so-called oppressor for not telling your child who they are. You know that sounds backwards, right? You know that sounds real stupid, right? Nobody else does that, right? But yet and still you will sit up here and talk about
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
when are you going to grow some balls and teach your children? Y'all sitting up here bitching and moaning, and the algorithm is not fair. We already know the algorithm is not fair. Why you think I got Jaro Go? While you're bitching and moaning, I'm actually doing something about it. Now, again, unlike most people, I can show you on my mother's side and my father's side the plantations where my ancestors were enslaved. I have walked those plantations. So when I tell you that you can't tell me a damn thing about the impact of slavery on my people, because my grandfather's father was enslaved. Just let that sink in. So again, y'all really mad at Master P for that? Now, the other part of that is black people don't want to do nothing that involves money. Like, if we want to tell the truth, we're going to tell the truth. To me, it's ass backwards. It really is. So I see right now I'm gonna have to clean up some comments. I see right now. Who sound like a tether? Wait 1 minute. I know you lying. Who you saying sound like a tether? Please Please be specific. I'm begging you. Yeah, because we not doing that. Oh yeah, I knew he was. Because respectfully, them is fighting words. But again, I tell y'all all the time, and this is another thing y'all got to stop doing. Respectfully, y'all already know if you got that much of a problem. I literally had this conversation last night on the men's table. Like, link is right there. Stop trying to be a superstar in the chat. Bring your ass on up here. If you got that many grievances, bring your ass up here. It ain't hard. The other part of that is, why do y'all keep expecting celebrities to do shit for you that you won't even do for your goddamn self? How does that even make any sense? Every time I turn around, you complaining about what a celebrity doesn't do, what you want them to do with their money. You pocket watching the celebrity, but you ain't pocket watching your own community. How does that even work? You're not even pocket watching your senators, your mayors, your city council people, your school board. Stop.
Bruh.
Backwards. Real backwards. I can tell you that the majority of Black people, even the ones that I've run into, all come down to, yeah, we need to protest. We need to march. Watch how many of these Jasper ass, step and fetch it, knuckle dragging, mouth breathing, shade tree house coons going to be at that damn Al Sharpton parade.
Bruh.
That's right, I called it a parade. Because anything led by a man, a grown ass octogenarian with a perm, is a parade. It ain't a march. He ain't marching no damn where. That man can barely walk. Listen, I've gotten dry cleaner hangers for my suits that are thicker than Al Sharpton. The whole hell. Like, I get real tired of the emotionalism. Truly, I do. But yeah, let's yeah, I'm at a point. One of my favorite songs was time for some action. Like, when are you going to start taking some action? By the way, y'all can super chat. Like, I'm back in the house. Like, y'all good. Like, we can super chat. But what we're not going to do is worry about nonsensical BS. Because to me, that's gay. Man, gone. Tesla Figaro was just talking about celebrities typically work for praise, not exclusively for a cause. Man, please. By that same token, every time I turn around, Tesla mad about something. You know, I was with her on the whole earn your leisure situation. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, but I also think that, you know, worrying about nonsense and, you know, who you are and so on and so forth. I'm a big dog. I got Michigan for Bernie Sanders. Somebody needs to tell Tesla that Bernie did not, in fact, win the presidency. Respectfully, he didn't. Yeah, and my whole thing is, I'm gonna need everybody to get up off their knees. We absolutely need action in this bad boy. You know, let's see here. Mr. Board is fuck. You better think the YouTube member. They're not even looking at who's truly representing them or our children's politically, Dr. Anderson. That's what it is. Dexter Robinson with the $9.99 super chat said, run it up. You better think the YouTube member. I do appreciate you, fam. What in the world is Canada Rose talking? Them look like senior orthopedic sneaks, man. What look like orthopedic sneaks? I'm so confused. You know, but I don't get that. You have to get, I don't know, try. Yeah, so I think when it comes down to it, like the foundational Black American grassroots is really putting in good work. You know, shout out to Jew Almighty. You know, we got all the source links at the bottom, so make sure that you're following Jew and all these other folks. So let me see here. I think this is crazy. Shout out to Spider-Man. Shout out to Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things. So this particular Spider-Man literally you know, beat the brakes off Jake Lane. So I'm definitely here for it. Listen, I'm just that tickled me. Oh, you talking about Masterpiece shoes? Those are Manyatis, and he uses a company. Oh God, what is the name of that company? I'm ready to say it's Alive Shoes, and they do Italian manufacturing. So let's go ahead and
Mr. P ruffle some feathers with this
negative mindset out our
still going back to
old man slavery. They did us this, and I'm like, you still harping on that.
Because while the Black community has always supported and appreciated P's hustle and business acumen, for a lot of us, it feels like a slap in the face for him to tell the Black community to stop harping over slavery, as if structural racism, discrimination, and systematic oppression in America haven't played a part in Black people being behind the ball financially.
How you build?
So real quick, and I hear what he's saying, and again, shout out to Jew Almighty. But let's keep it. I literally feel like I'm 22 years too late. I feel like I am when keeping it real goes wrong. This is where I lose a little bit of respect for folks. And when I say that, I mean that respectfully. Like I lose a little bit of respect because to me, a lot of this is bitching, moaning, and whining. Right? A little bit later on in the show, I'm going to show you what 561-pound Dave looked like in real time. But my thing is, how often are we going to sit around and bitch and moan about oppression and supremacy and so on and so forth? At what point do you not realize that you have your ancestors' blood inside of you? You know, the ancestors that made the filament for the light bulb, the ancestors that, you know, did the mathematical calculations for us to go to the moon, and the ancestors that created refrigerated trucks. At what point do we not act like we don't have the ingenuity in us? How are we so oppressed when we got more technology in our damn cell phones than was on the first moon mission? I'm trying to understand. I'm not saying that racism does not exist. Hell, I've lived in 34 cities in 19 states. I can tell you, especially with the majority of them being in the deep South, I know racism exists. But when is your bitch ass going to get up and do something about it? When are you going to stop crying about this shit? I was born in 1977. I was not enslaved. But a lot of y'all are slaves. A lot of y'all are slaves to a mindset that other people have forced on you because you don't want to take accountability and responsibility for your own life. And when you don't take accountability and responsibility for your own life, you become a bitch. And I said exactly what I said. If you don't take responsibility and accountability for your own life, you become a bitch. You're a soft. You're a sap. You're a sucker. You're a simp. You're a little pink panty wearing biatch. I'm sorry. If that offends you, again, I'm right here. But being mad at Master P, because Master P says, yes, slavery happened, we're there. But do me a favor. If you got a problem with what I'm saying right now, bring your bitch ass up here. And I'm going to give you an education. Bring your bitch ass up here, and I will give you an education. Because to me, it's no different than being one of these pan goofies out here. Oh, well, you know, we's all needs to comes together.
Bruh.
Are you serious? Are you absolutely serious? Dexter Robinson, you better think of you two, mama. Did you say I should call them to the altar? Brothers and sisters. Okay, hold on. I am Reverend Dr. Dave Anderson. Let me address the bitch-assery. Let me address the overabundance and proclivities of excusitude. PKY 270 says, Dave, your generation had your dads in your house. Our generation didn't. I think that's the big difference. Ladies and gentlemen, if being loud and wrong was a person, my parents divorced when I was 3. The difference is my father was an actual father. The difference is my parents were married and just couldn't see eye to eye, and so they split. So I saw my father, if not every weekend, every other weekend. And my father worked a law enforcement job for the government, and he still made time. If something happened and I was out of line or my brother was out of line, my father would drive from Harrisburg in his brand new Cadillac Fleetwood Coupe de Ville and whoop that ass.
Bruh.
He didn't need to be in the house for his presence to be felt. The whole, you didn't have daddy there. Wham! Go find a Iyanla Vanzant to fix your life. You don't know how to be an adult now? My mother, let's be honest. Let's take it there. I don't think my mother did a good enough job hugging me and my brother. So the fuck what? Get therapy. Deal with it. Understand that maybe your mom was trying to do the best she could given the situation that she was in. What we tend to do is deify our parents and treat them as if they have godlike powers when they're just human beings trying to figure it the fuck out like we are. Are you serious right now? I mean, because your generation had daddy in the house. Are you kidding me? Generation X was the first generation of latchkey kids. Where do you where do y'all get this? Like, do y'all just come up with this shit in your head? Like, where do y'all get, like, you just say shit. Gen X was basically the first feral generation that had to raise ourselves. Y'all got every damn thing handed to you. Cable? Cable television? The fuck? Y'all got the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have the internet. We was lucky if we had encyclopedias. Are you serious right now? It's time for Fix Your Life Gospel. Brothers and sisters, y'all are lost in the sauce. You've got bitch assness 6 simplex 10 and it can't be cured without some intervention. The doors of the church are open right now. We're going to go ahead and need you to get your ass in gear. I see a super chat just hit. That's Chris right there. Chris H. Jen with the 1999 super chat says, preach. That's all I'm going to do. Can I preach like I want to? More y'all have more excuses than a hooker in church as to why your life is not better. I have dyslexia. I have dyscalculia. I battled through a speech impediment. I have ADHD. Most of you raggedy ass niggas are normal and you can't even get your ass in gear to figure out how to build a business. Sometimes I'm thinking that you're just a bitch made ass nigga and you don't want to do no better. I'm trying to figure out at what point with all of this technology, all of these screens, all of this ability to do every damn thing else, you sit around and waste your time like a bunch of old bitches on a certain circle, crying and bitching about what a multi-millionaire rapper is doing. But you don't bitch about what your city councilman isn't doing. Somebody make it make sense to me. Go on and tithe with your super chats. You can hit the Cash App, the Venmo, the ZELLE, or the PayPal. Us just bring these bitch ass niggas to the front of the congregation and have them type in thediasporawars.com if and they want some holy smoke today. I'm a holy smoke roller. Yes, indeed. But we're going to go ahead and make this thing happen, brothers and sisters. We're going to get back to this video, but what we're not going to do is be bitch made. We're not going to be bitches. We're not going to be crying little whiny black bitches. We're not going to do that. Let's get back to the video.
A wealth gap on purpose. The GI Bill wasn't administered equal. Black veterans denied home loans by racist banks, denied college by segregated racist universities, denied job training in fields unsuitable for their race.
And that whole pull yourself up from the bootstraps rhetoric is something we've been hearing from racists for decades.
Legacy of slavery and segregation. I believe we ought to do all we can and seek to lift ourselves by our own bootstraps. But it's a cruel jest to say to a bootless man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps.
While I think we all need to achieve...
Stop right there. As a person who was the president of Martin Luther King High School, here's what happens when people run this clip. And I'm not trying to be contrarian to our brother here, Jew Almighty, but I call balls and strikes, whether I like it or not. When Martin was saying that, he was saying that in 1968. He's not saying that in 2026, 2027. You can be a broke bitch today. Open up a Facebook page, get on YouTube, and build yourself a very nice studio. talking about oppression. Me Mine Ford 884 said, dang, I miss church. Good morning, everyone. You can still send your super chats. But let me get back to this. The fact that anybody in 2026 is talking about they don't have boots when they got an internet and a $1,500 phone is bugged the fuck out to me. Respectfully. Like, what is you doing? What are you doing to try and reference Martin Luther King today when he was talking about back then when there were highly skilled people like black farmers who were not getting any subsidies and land grants and things of that nature in order to get that. And that's what he was talking about. Not only that, but they get the skills. Not only that, they get education. Not only that, they get land grants and land mass grants, and they get land college supplies. That's what he was talking about. So if we're going to tell it, then we got to tell it all. So in 1968, he's absolutely right. In 2026, while you're sitting back with a YouTube plaque on your wall, while I've got my YouTube plaque spot right there. We're on our way to 100K. We're going to get there. Y'all need to share this video out. Talking about oppression, bruh, stop.
Build businesses if possible and build as much generational wealth as we can. To act like the legacy of slavery, discrimination, or racism haven't affected the black community is a slap in the face.
Master P never said that, though. Master P never said that, you know, Jim Crow, racism, slavery, grandfather clauses, poll taxes have not affected the black community. That's not what he said. He's saying, what are we going to do? Where is the solution? I wrote the Real Black Agenda and half of you bitch ass niggas won't even read it. But you'll sit on this guy, you will sit on Bill Cosby, I said yes, Bill Cosby's internet, and bitch and moan about something somebody black says, but you never had that smoke for the racist white people who are supposedly oppressing you. Respectfully, I think you're full of shit. And again, if you don't like it, the link is right there.
2 steps forward if you never had to help mom or dad with the bills.
This is tough.
Take 2 steps forward if it wasn't because of your athletic ability. You don't have to pay for college.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
How come we don't own our own tennis shoe when Nike started out of their garage? Like, Phil Knight started out of his garage. And I tell people all the time, look, it's not about a color. Like, think about it. Even though when I help black-owned business, I'm doing that because we at the bottom of the totem pole. But we want to create product for everybody. This product is for everybody, blacks, white, Asian, Latino. But you don't have too many black-owned companies. Like, show me how many black-owned tennis shoe companies out there that's making functional shoes that actually own it.
P jumped across a few different topics. If you're a business owner, you should be making products or services for everybody, unless you have a black-owned business with products and services designed strictly for the black community, which is also fine. But when he's talking about black-owned companies in the shoe industry, that's a completely different discussion. There are a ton of black-owned shoe companies, just not in the mainstream like Adidas or Nike, Reebok, New Balance, anything like that. Which is funny, actually, because when you look up black-owned shoes, Master P shoe that he's showing off right here has a very strong resemblance to another black company shoe, 19.9. But there are a ton of black-owned shoe brands out there. You have to be in the loop or know exactly who they are, the brand, to probably stay in touch.
Let's not be intellectually disingenuous. Respectfully, let's not be intellectually disingenuous. There is no black-owned shoe brand on the level of a Nike, Adidas, or Reebok. Like, can we just, like, as a business owner, can we be honest? And I feel like 95% of these sneakers out here, whether they Nike, Reeboks, or Manatis, are butt us ugly. And the fact that you're talking in generalities, well, yeah, there's a shoe company and da ba 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 ba. Because you're not naming them. You want to know why you're not naming them? Because they're not name brands. They're not top of mind awareness. We make everything hot but our own shit. And I like you almighty. This is not a personal thing. Again, I call balls and strikes. There's certain things that I used to believe that I would call myself out on that I no longer believe, because second thoughts make liars of us all. That's Shakespeare, by the way. I need us to understand, if we're going to talk about a conversation, we've got to have context and nuance. But let's keep rolling.
Leads to another issue when it comes to the shoe industry, and that's the super high barrier of entry. Getting into the shoe industry is hard because it requires high startup costs for molds and inventory, complex manufacturing with long production delays, high return rates from sizing issues, and heavy market competition from global brands. So when you
see, that would be true, and this is sometimes problematic of people who do not actually do business outside of YouTube. As a business owner and as somebody who has launched a shoe brand, what they're not telling you is there are plenty of manufacturers that handle all of those costs so that you don't have to do startups. It's not 1986. This is what happens. Nothing is more dangerous than intelligent people using ignorance in action. You don't know what you don't know. And what my great-grandfather used to tell my 80-year-old mother is, Cookie, what you don't know could make a new world. There are companies. Do you think Master P got a manufacturer? No, he uses a company called Alive Shoes, which will manufacture your shoe brand. We gotta definitely do this. And again, I'm not attacking Jew Almighty. I like Jew Almighty a lot. I'm seeing this in real time. So what you're hearing is me reacting in real time. Shout out to Teasy. You better get YouTube, remember? He says, Dave, hit him up and do a live with him. He accepts pull-ups, bro. Go teach, fam. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem. Y'all let me know when he's on. I'll be happy to go over there and give him an education. Z-Man said, what's good, FBA family? What to do, Dr. Dave? Hope everybody's well. Yeah, absolutely. So you don't know. Y'all are. I remember one time Sylvester Stallone sat down and they were asking him, and this had to be maybe 20 years ago. So he was about 60. And they asked him, like, you know, you're still doing action movies, so on and so forth. He was like, yeah, you got to understand. It's like, you know, the supplements and the things that we have and the peptides, and it's not like what it was in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much we could do that we couldn't do before. Yeah. And he's right. Y'all don't even understand the advantage you have because you're not in business and nobody educates you. So you get on YouTube and you get on Google and you start picking up stuff that you do not understand. This would have been a barrier, hell, just 15 years ago, but it's not a barrier now. No one gives a fuck about distribution. Black people especially, because if black people gave a fuck about distribution, we still wouldn't be treating record labels like record companies. I wish somebody could come up here and prove me wrong, but you can't. Dave Anderson, DBA, King of Receipts. You know, again, shout out to Jew. I like Jew a lot. I'm seeing this in real time, and I am going to correct people I like and people I don't like. I have gone on record and corrected myself. That is called accountability. I am an equal opportunity accountability specialist. Get used to it.
Speaking about black-owned shoe companies, a lot of these would be issues. One, because most black people don't receive any type of inheritance from family. Only 13% of black families receive an inheritance compared to nearly 34% of white families. And two, because black entrepreneurs receive way less funding from banks.
I've been in business such a long time. Back in 2019,
Hold that thought. I want to make sure that y'all know that all the sources for everything that we're running on this stage today are in the description. I want to make sure that y'all go follow Jew Almighty. Make sure that y'all get that brother a lot of love because he is doing the Lord's work. But again, sometimes you can only do what you know. And some of this stuff is 100% right. And some of this stuff is 100% wrong. I also think that this man is extremely intelligent. So I just want to go on record as saying that. But let's keep rolling.
I purchased my first food truck. It cost me over $25,000. I paid it cash money. I worked hard to pay for this truck. I'm now selling it. I had a guy come to look at purchasing my vehicle, or my food truck. And he explained to me he's an illegal immigrant. He has no credit. He has no money in the bank. But he showed me his paperwork that he will receive funds to purchase my food truck. I'm thankful that he's buying it, but I'm hurt that I worked so hard to pay cash for my food truck. I have good credit. Can't even get a business loan because of the color of my skin.
It's not that many. It's a problem.
Yeah.
So when I find a problem, you know, my passion get like, I need to do this. I got to show the world. In the food industry, I realized that we didn't have enough healthy alternative foods for us. So I found a problem. I created Miller Family Food. I said, well, you know, I got to make healthy alternative foods, snacks, everything.
Is that based out of New Orleans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so I was inspired by going to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay, a couple of quick things. The lady in the clips, Yagoa says she's Jamaican. Again, but a whole nother Michonne, did you just ask for the link? The link is down there. If you want to pop up, you're more than welcome to. You know, but again, yep, this is another thing. Couture leotards. You better get YouTube, mama. The life insurance is not very expensive these days. You don't need riders. You only need term life once you have children. That's it, and that's all. But guess what? You know who is the least insured in America? Black people. That doesn't make sense, but again. But yeah, no, the government has been giving illegals absolutely everything. And you know who's been on the forefront of giving illegals absolutely everything? Them Democrats y'all keep saying love y'all so much. How does that even make sense? I'm trying to understand. Like, when are y'all going to get your head out of your asses and realize, like, there are things happening?
And you know, in the Black Wall Street 1920, what happened to our people, and it's like you had so many successful, rich black people, and it was burned down. But I met this guy that owned a grocery store called Oasis.
Yeah, A.J. Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put my food in your grocery store, and I'm going to support you. We support all these other companies. But why not support Oasis and AJ?
That's an interesting way that he framed that with the black-owned grocery store. They basically will be supporting each other, not Master P supporting him. He's letting Master P sell his Miller Farm products in his store. So he would be supporting Master P just as much as Master P is supporting him.
Yeah, that's how community group economics works. I'm trying to understand what the fuck is wrong with that. Like, and again, I don't know this brother. I don't know his heart. But when people say things like that, it's very tree-hugging liberal to me. Group economics means everybody benefits. The problem with most niggas is most niggas don't want to see how their money benefits somebody else. And so they'll give it to a faceless white corporation, or they'll give it to a corporation that is publicly traded, because then it's not just one person, it's a corporation. But the last thing niggas want to see is another nigga come up. Like, yes, Master P is going to benefit from having his products on the shelves. Ain't y'all the same niggas that want your products on the shelves in Target, Walmart, Amazon? What are we talking about? I'm so confused. What the fuck, respectfully, are we talking about? I'm trying to let me let it play for a minute, because maybe I'm missing it. I'm gonna let me
just in frame and not trying to nitpick though.
In AJ.
He's doing good stuff in the community, and what you know about that store, as I've been down there, is that the predominantly of that area that's white is poor individuals, you know, and so I love the work that he's doing. But when you think about, again, being yourself, what's been the biggest surprise of the stardom? I mean, you've been in this game for a very, very long time. What's been the biggest surprise about it all?
our own culture don't believe that we could do it. You know, because they just don't get it. They're like, how you could do this? I mean, like, if I could do it, anybody could do it. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You just got to have integrity and do good business. And these doors will open up for you, building great relationships. And I think that's the biggest thing for me, trying to get that negative mindset out of our culture, because they still going back to, oh man, slavery, they did us this. And I'm like, you still harping on that, man. I never harped on that. Because
Again, I know y'all don't want to hear this shit, but he's right. I know it's gonna hurt your little cartoon feelings. Understanding where we come from is absolutely important. Matter of fact, I'm willing to say it's integral to who we are. The problem is when it becomes the entirety of your story and you use it as an albatross around your neck as opposed to a rock bottom springboard from which you bounce up is asinine to me. It truly is. And this is exactly why I wrote the Real Black Agenda, and most importantly, why I wrote the Tether Doctrine. If you haven't gotten the Tether Doctrine, can I ask you what the hell you're doing? Respectfully. Like, what are you doing? Why not? I'm gonna need y'all to go right now, get the Tether Doctrine, link.me/TheBusinessBully. I put it out there. You've got the audio book version, you've got the album, you've got my doctoral thesis and my dissertation. When I tell y'all, this is what intellectual property looks like, understanding where we are and how we move, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Where did Master P get his seed money? Master P got his seed money from an inheritance that he flipped, and then opened up his own record store and started systemically figuring out how the game was played. And I hate to break this to you. Unlike y'all, I've actually confronted Master P. Because, like I said, I wrote a book with him. And I said to him when he was talking about, for example, when he was talking about the situation with him and Walmart and how Walmart was playing with him on shelf space and keeping his stuff on pallets in the back and not really moving the situation forward and lying to his people who wanted to go and buy his products, whether that was the ice cream or the cereal or whatever it was. He was just like, yo, like, you know, this is insane. And my question to him was, okay, but you Master P, you got $1 billion, if not $1 trillion of contacts in your phone. Like, why not just build your own Walmart? And he says to me, he says, Dave, listen, what I think you don't understand is that it would take me 20 years to get the infrastructure that Walmart already has. And what they're doing, while you're right, what they're doing in the meantime needs to be addressed. And then once I get that foothold, then I can go ahead and build. Well, first one, then the other. See, things have to be done in order. And that's one thing we miss out on because we are not business owners and we don't understand how it goes. And so for me, again, slavery happened. Luckily, as a person born in 1977, I can tell you I did not experience it, but there is a mental enslavement that's happening today that nobody wants to address. And it's the mental enslavement of so-called oppression and bitch assness. And it's a sickness and it spreads. But speaking of sickness and spreading, let me talk about this Haitian chef who was talking very greasy about Americans. Let's go ahead and pull that clip up.
A popular local chef is facing backlash as the Trump administration ends TPS protections for Haitians.
You may know him as Chef Creole. Now he's speaking out. Our Magdala Louisan is in the newsroom with his story. Sanella and JC, Chef Creole owner Wilkinson Séjour has been open about how the loss of Haitian TPS workers is already affecting his restaurants. But after revealing he voted for President Donald Trump, Séjour is now facing backlash, and he's talking about it.
I understand that right now this is a very sensitive time for our community.
Wilkinson Séjour, the Haitian-American owner of Chef Creole, speaks with Local 10 after revealing to another network he voted for President Donald Trump. Now he's facing criticism as the Trump administration moves to end TPS for hundreds of thousands of Haitians.
I was given the impression, like everyone else, him being a business person, that he understands, how business is conducted and how he's able to grow and make businesses much more effective.
Séjour tells Local 10 7 Haitian TPS holders on his management staff quit right after a federal judge this week cleared the way for the end of TPS protections for about 350,000 Haitians in the United States. He says he's now feeling the backlash for his vote and for speaking publicly about it.
I've employed over 500 people, since the conception of our business. So again, it's terrible what's going on, and it's also terrible this disappointment that is being expressed on social media because of the decision that I've made to reveal my personal choice of candidate.
Séjour tells Local 10 he regrets that choice.
I can't support a candidate that is having this ripple negative effect on our community, on our economy.
He also explains the lesson he's learned. Business decisions should also consider the impact on the community.
And I also want our community to understand also, us making decisions, we make decisions based on it being beneficial, not just to our business, but to our community.
Séjour maintains he cannot continue with his plans to expand. We're live in the newsroom. I'm Magdala Luisan, Local 10 News.
Yeah, it's a lot there. Hold on. Let me acknowledge these daggone super chats. First of all, Messi Michonne with the 5 jewels. Thank you for the treat. Thank you for the 6-7. I still don't know what the hell that means. Are you pulling up or no? What are you doing? Again, Messi Michonne with the happy poop. Absolutely. And then Aquamba with the $5 super chat. Don't build a business on TPS workers. Problem solved. It literally has temporary in the name. The other part of that is anybody who is bitching and moaning and holding any type of vitriol because somebody voted for Donald Trump is a complete idiot. I'm sorry. You're allowed to vote for whoever you want to vote for. And sometimes people disappoint us. Bill Clinton ran on universal health care. Did you bitch ass niggas get universal health care? You do realize that Bill Clinton ran on Make America Great Again, too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought y'all was saying something. See, that's the problem. Yeah, I mean, so again, Brother Man 77 says there's so much separation in our community. It's giving Babble. Absolutely. Nina Simone says, hey, handsome. You damn right I am. Hey, Nina Simone, how you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see here. Anton Hills, that gold coin. Thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Turtle Island says he only apologizing because of hurt business. He knew his employees had TPS and he used them until then, just like contractors do to Hispanics. You better think of YouTube, man. I just felt like saying that. Yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, man, like to me, a lot of this is absolutely crazy. And he's also the same dude that was out here bugging out, talking about, well, I can't get Americans to be lazy. So I'm going to play that clip. Let's go to my girl Tatiana, who's been on the show before. I got to get her back on the show, and let's watch this, because this right here is going to blow your mind.
Watch this video, and then I'm going to respond.
That ultimately these jobs could have been held by those who are American.
Ha! It's a joke. I got 4 people that's been gone. Ask me how many Americans are tearing my door down looking for a job. My biggest issue in this industry is the Americans just don't want to work.
Now, I want you to pay attention to a certain word that certain words that he chose to use. He said, Americans are not tearing down my door to work. Y'all want American people to behave like destitute people because y'all come from other countries behaving like destitute people. See, the issue in America is that the government wants slaves. The government wants people who would work for the bare minimum, and American people are not going for that shit because we've had more and we know what is possible. And you're not finna tell me that I have to work for scraps. So they go to different countries getting the immigrants, and y'all come over here working for the penny on a dime, and y'all get mad at us because we don't want to do it. We're not finna behave like a slave. Give us the money that we deserve, or we're not doing a fucking thing. That's the real conversation. And I don't think y'all be understanding yourselves. Y'all really think God sent us here to this planet to work for you. No, if you want to give us a trade-off for our time, cool. Give us what you pay us. What you pay is what's going to weigh. It is so irritating hearing y'all disrespect us because we don't want to work like little slaves. Technically, God didn't send us here to fucking be workers. If y'all wanted to create a system, cool. If you want us to participate in the game of life, you are going to have us to give us something worthwhile, or not go get an immigrant to do it, because we're not going to do it. And y'all keep trying to make us feel less than or feel bad for it. Y'all are manipulative because nobody sent us here to work. White people have created a system, and because you want to be a part of their world, you want us to be scraping at your door. I'm not a peasant. I'm not a slave. No, if you want me to come to your door, I'm going to come to you as a whole person. Y'all don't want people. Y'all want people who will accept any and everything just to be able to make a living. I'm not going to be living with 20 people just to have a life. I'm not. I want my own space. I want my peace. I want luxuries. You're not going to tell me that I have to accept scrapes from you because you're an immigrant and you're okay with that. I'm not scraping at nobody's door like a fucking cat, like a fucking bug. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah, so let me be clear about something. I'm 100% with Tatiana on this. If you're not offering $35 an hour and up, you know what I mean, then we're not having no conversation. But see, you ain't letting none of them illegals unionize. You ain't letting none of them illegals organize. You sitting up here butthurt because guess what? They out of here. And I'm sorry to break it down for you because this is the part that's really going to piss you off.
What gave it away?
Yeah, it's giving Tether. It's giving that you were using the illegals for your own personal gain, and now for the past 18 years that TPS has been in place, well, to get the jig is up, boo-boo cakes. Now you got to do something. That's why you're mad. We know better. We're not just going to accept anything. Like, there's a difference between needing a job and wasting your time. If I can make more money on the couch, why the hell am I going to go and work my ass? What did Jane want to say? Said I work my fingers down to the bone. Hey, hey, hey. I put it down from 9 to 5, so you should know. Not for $2 a day, I won't.
You're not.
So, yeah, y'all can go ahead. To put it simply,
why are you gay?
I'm sorry. Nah, you better get YouTube, mama. Darius with the $2 super chat said, in a simpler term, F you pay me. You damn Skippy. Period, point blank. And that's why they mad, because we know better. They know who's immigrants and who ain't, and foundational Black Americans is not going for that. Just, no. Get out of here. It's not happening. Right. When you pay peanuts, you get a monkey. I mean, I'm not mad. Yeah. 100%. Let me see here. All right, so let's run this other Jew clip because I want to get there. But before I do, Me Mine says, well, you better get YouTube, mama. I have young people who work for me in college and another job at night. My child has 2 jobs and a full-time college student. The Black people I know work and they don't make nothing close to 35. Lies. Again, those are choices. You're not getting me on, respectfully, you're not getting me on a stage for anything less than 5 figures. I know my worth. I call my shots. But when you are on the come up, which is the other part of this conversation, you don't necessarily have that level of leverage. Period, point blank. So that's just what that is. All day, every day. You know, but yeah, let's get to this next clip so we can go ahead and get this whole Jew thing popping.
Lang just got beat up by Spider-Man. Now him catching beats isn't new. Just like when he popped up at the BET Awards. But this white supremacist, far-right political agitator who just did blackface deserves every single punch and kick that he gets. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Tonight, Minneapolis police just released new details within the last 15 minutes after the arrest of far-right activist Jake Lang earlier today. 6 others who were also with him were arrested. In total, 11 people were taken into custody. We now have the names of all of those individuals. This all happened during a planned rally outside of Minneapolis City Hall. Maria Bray joins us live outside the Hennepin County Jail, where Lang is being held behind bars tonight.
Hey, Kirsten, well, earlier we heard from Minneapolis police as well as Mayor Jacob Fry. And Fry said that Lang incited a riot as well as put the lives of people at risk.
He purposely incites a riot everywhere he goes. We saw what he was doing at the BET Awards before people started reacting to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, point of order. BET has not been black owned for 27 years.
Bruh.
I really don't care what he does. That's just white on white crime at that point. But y'all take it personally because y'all think y'all actually have a stake in BET. BET still owes me money. Anyway, Dimples, you better get YouTube, mama. Says, hey Dave, I'm the one that suggested the country song yesterday. Our land, not y'all's. In FBA fashion, there's strength in numbers. Oh no. Don't get ahead of me. We still got plenty. We only been on for an hour. Just stay with me. I got this. I got this, but definitely thank you for the super chat. But no, stay with your boy. I got you covered. Don't even worry about it.
Prosecutors will make the final say in those charges, but we could find that out by next week. Chaos outside Minneapolis City Hall ended with 11 arrests after right-wing activist Jake Lang arrived for his free speech rally.
All this for one guy.
Drawing counter-protesters and clashes. Minneapolis police say Lang and 6 others.
But the police are protecting him. That's the craziest thing about this country. Look at him shoving the crowd and being aggressive with the crowd, but protecting Jake fucking Lang.
And clashes. At Saturday's rally, he held a sign with the N-word spelled out, a racial slur we had to blur. Later ripped out of his hand by protesters.
Something hates N-words. But they keep calling him an activist. How is this activism? He is an agitator. He is a criminal. He has been arrested in every city he's gone to.
Spider-Man.
Hey, Spider-Man went to work. With great power comes great responsibility. He was tired of the yapping. Jake just be getting beat up. Spider-Man went to work. And I guess they maced him in the face. It's so crazy. It is so crazy to me. I get these people are counter-protesting and maybe upping the ante, but also snatch them out of their vehicles, especially if you're going to arrest them later anyway.
Yeah, my whole thing is you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I remember a buddy of mine had put up Jake Lang doing the whole Drewski blackface thing. And somebody asked, he had asked if you are, do you think it's funny, like how Robert Downey Jr. was in Tropic Thunder? And I said, no, I don't think it's funny at all. Man, white people in those comments like, you just hating and do. No, it's not funny. I'm a comedian. I know funny. That wasn't funny. And I really hate it when people act like things are funny when they're not. Because how about no? But yeah, man, let's dive a little bit deeper into the actual Spider-Man himself. Yeah, so William Nicholas Love had prior domestic violence convictions before being accused of strangling the mother of his child and holding a gun to her head. That in and of itself is wild. But on this day, he was putting belt to ass, which from, you know, most folks, I just don't see y'all doing that. And that's the problem. You know, a lot of times these folks have gotten so comfortable that we live in a world where Jake Lang thinks it's acceptable to dress up in blackface and not get chin checked. That's how comfortable you Negroes have made it with your complacency. That's it. Like, bottom line. Now let me see here 1 second. But let's check this out. Ah, right there. That's what jawjackers get. I love that. I think it's wonderful. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. This is the latest Business Bully Spider-Man comic. Friendly neighbor, my ass. Taste this knuckle sandwich. Dexter Robinson says that Spider-Man is Tiger Woods' hood doppelganger. You better think it, YouTube member. Hilarious. Spider-Man is giving them that work, that real work. Check out this one right there. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Watch your mouth, boy. You better think it, YouTube member. Ass. Whooping that ass up and down the street, pinning him down with his own protest sign, giving him that work, giving him the 5 knuckle shuffle, a knuckle sandwich, a dental touch. Give him that dental touch. All right, let's go ahead and get this Marquette video up. This right here was wild.
A woman as a factor.
You cannot, and that's why I said it's selection. You're selecting the right woman.
That's what I'm saying. So if you,
like,
if
for
you decide
example,
in your
do
mind,
you care how many bodies your girl got?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
How many bodies can she have?
I'm not
over like 3 bodies is already a limit.
Nah, I feel like it scales to your age. You feel me? I feel like it scales to your age. You feel me? Like if you.
Well, how do you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. Yes. How many bodies could a 21-year-old girl have?
So, if I was messing with.
Bro, hurry up, man! Quit playing. How many bodies?
I'm thinking.
Stuff too, but this is annoying. You're a devil. You're a devil. Get out of here. Always you whites coming over here to try to colonize. This is Atlanta. Get up out of here. We don't let you control anymore, boy. Slavery is over. You don't say what we do. You get out of here. We do not let you whites tell us what to do in Atlanta. You get out of here. You go to Mayberry. You get out of here. Whites do not rule here. You're in Atlanta, boy. You're in Atlanta, boy. You're in Atlanta, boy. Whites don't rule here. You think that colonizer shit somewhere else? What makes you think you tell us what we think? What makes you think you tell us what we talk about? I'm talking to black people. You don't come out here and tell me what I can say to black people. You get your pink ass over there. You get your pink ass over there.
Yeah, you want to arrest a t-shirt vendor.
Respectfully, that's how you stand on business right there. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. Shout out to Marquette for that. I love that. You got up in his face and gave him the boy treatment. Who are you? Jumping in the other. See, that's the problem. Foundational Black Americans can never be lonely because there's always some tether or some white racist minding our business. Don't know why. It's wild work to me. It really is, but let's keep going.
Yeah. Shit.
Boss man.
Shit.
Oh, right behind you.
He lucky them boys was here too. He lucky them boys was here.
They ain't doing that. They came over here. They came over here.
This white man keep coming over here telling us what we can do.
They came over here.
He has a problem with what we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. And I have my lawyer reach out in advance. We've done this 3 times, and I'm certain that we're not breaking any rules. That is a white man trying to colonize, and that's why I have my lawyer check on everything in advance.
Okay, we're just trying to keep everything.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've always been peaceful. It's the white man that came here starting issues.
Okay. You do that for her? Y'all stay over there.
Absolutely.
Hey, over here, right? Hey, they got a poster. Yeah, they weren't blocking the way. They weren't blocking the way. They thought they were going to tell somebody what to do. Right.
That's crazy. See how the white man caused confusion? Officer Jones. Officer Walker, may I talk to you for a second?
Yes, sir.
I don't want an issue with the city of Atlanta.
Yes.
I tell you, I had my lawyer reach out in advance. We are well within the limits of the law. What I don't expect to happen is because a white man came here starting trouble, that y'all are talking to us instead of asking him why he stopped his bicycle. He stopped his bicycle. He stopped his bicycle to cause an issue. So this officer right here, I truly appreciate it if he would stop bothering my guy so my guy can stand on the opposite side. He was on the opposite side out of the way.
Okay. Well, y'all listen. Y'all are fine. I'm just coming over here to talk.
So if you could ask Officer Jones to leave my guy alone and let my guy go back to where he was. That's all we ask. I don't want to escalate anything. We checked with the lawyer in advance.
Okay, listen.
So that's all I'm asking is that.
Right to religiously protest. I'm not here to interfere with that. Okay, 17. Oh, you 17. I understand that. I'm saying, as far as I go, I was actually in the wood. So I was in the way. That's fine. So I'm good on the wood, right? I'm up here. Yeah. I never went the whole time. Hey, look, that man was standing right here the whole time. As long as
This how you put belt to ass right there.
I just told them.
Hang back here. Hang back here.
Good, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
It was nice to meet you, bro. I'm Jalen, bro.
Mark
He
Quack.
said 15 bodies for a 21-year-old. How you feel about that?
Oh, that's insane. Wait, you said 15 bodies? You said, wait, how many bodies?
15.
You're nasty, yo.
What?
He's nasty, yo.
He said for a 21-year-old.
Real quick. The unkempt bushmeat look has got to go. I'm sorry. I can smell the funk from here. I don't know if they're foundational or not, but that to me is nah. And I'm okay with you having a natural hairstyle, but when it looks like all that's missing from this picture is Sarah McLachlan singing "In the Arms of the Angels, Fly Away from Me." No. They look like Sally Struthers coming along saying that for 32 cents a day, the price of a cup of coffee, you too can help a Negro. Nah. Somebody throw these niggas in the shower right now.
15 bodies.
That's too much.
That's insane.
That's too
15
much.
bodies
Okay,
is insane.
That's too much. At 21, that's
7.
too much.
I'm like 7.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
There we go. At least he knows.
Hey there. How are you? Hey there. Yeah, long story short, white guy keeps riding down his bike. He got off the bike and starts telling us that we can't talk about this topic here. And we're talking about our view of the order of romantic relationships.
Okay.
So in short, it was a white guy trying to stop here and colonize, and tell us what we could and could not do.
Right.
And the unique thing is that I had my lawyers reach out to the city in advance.
Okay.
And I made sure that we can do what we're doing. We even have the regulations on the sides of the sign. So what I don't want to happen is for things to unnecessarily escalate.
Yeah. We don't either. Okay.
Right.
So are y'all good now, or is there
Yeah,
anything we can do
absolutely,
now?
absolutely. Well, I was hoping that you guys would have caught up with the
Did you
person who
get them on the
started it.
camera? Did you get them on there?
Mhm.
Can
Yeah, but
see
we
that?
can't rewind it right now. It's live right
Oh,
now.
y'all going live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the worst thing is that was the third time he did that.
Really?
Yeah, he kept riding by, like yelling out
What
stuff,
do you have
and then
on?
he stopped. I'd have to
Look at the
look
video?
back. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I don't
mean,
want to
if you
say
ever
something that's
wanna get the
inaccurate.
videos to us, that'd be great.
I appreciate that.
Okay, all right.
Marquette.
Marquette, my bad, man. I'm sorry
Appreciate
about that, man. I appreciate everything.
Doing the buck in the ladies' drive. I got stopped by a lady cop. Wee, 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 like a cop car.
It's Brian, you did it.
Thank you,
You
sir.
did it for the black community, man. I really appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
As a guy that has options, I've always related to you guys, man. That's exactly what you've been saying.
Yes, sir.
Everything you've been saying has been totally right, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
you, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all look good though otherwise?
Yeah, and I appreciate
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure. What's your name?
Marquette.
Holly.
Nice to meet you, Holly.
Y'all
Thank
be
you.
safe out here. Just let us know if
Absolutely.
y'all need anything, okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
They got the whole goddamn department out here. What? Not the whole department, but it seemed like the people are siding with the Saints, is what it seemed like. Looks like the people rocking with the Saints. Yeah. You know it's funny how bro hop off the bike like he wanted some smoke? That's crazy. The sick thing is he don't know I was damn near about to bust a nut wanting that nigga to touch me. You hear me? That nigga would have touched me. I'd have damn near busted a nut. I'd have been so happy. I would have ragdolled that little rascal. Boy, I would have ragdolled his ass something vicious. Man, I want.
Pause. I was about to bust a nut, hoping he would touch me.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. But no, in all seriousness, like, yo, again, you gotta stand on business. Like, yeah. No, we're gonna keep going.
Them devils really be bold. He found the right one. Man, he found the right one. Peace of the Saints. So we see the devil almost achieve what he wanted to achieve, which was to disrupt what we're doing. And so now we have an extended police presence. We got about 10 police officers out here. But that's okay. It get like that. It get like that. You know, and I'll point out to you guys the fact that you notice.
Peace to the Saints.
Peace to the
Yes,
Saints.
sir. I appreciate everything you do, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. And you'll notice that they let the guy go. The white guy, he got off scot-free. Now that's the most amazing thing is that the devil show up, do his work, and then the police want to come talk to me, and then you see 100% of the folks around say, hey, this young man's just minding his business, doing his thing, and he is not the aggressor. So why is it that the coppers are talking to me and they let the white guy go off scot-free? Is my skin the crime? Is my skin the crime, apparently? That's wild. That's wild. And that young boy said he'd take a girl with 17 bodies at age 21. That's madness. That was about to be a good conversation, too. Damn, shorty on the bicycle in high heels, that's different. That's super different.
It's Atlanta.
Yeah. Is that?
I'm not paying Ice Cube because I know that song. Like, to me, that's up there with bing, bing, bing. Cash Money Records take it over for the 99 and the 2000. Like, you hear it and it's like, nah. All right, so let me see here. Because I done missed a couple of things here. Y'all are really hitting it up here. Cold Crushers. I don't trust Marquette, but he did good on this one. AB said, DA, you silly. What up, Red Pill Brown Girl? What's good with you? Holla at your boys. Is the officers tethering? Could be. You just really, you don't ever know.
What gave it away?
You never know. You never know, Nina Simone. You never know. But anywho and anyhow, let's see. FU2. You better get YouTube members. Marquette shits on both of them on the regular. I started watching this content a few earlier this year. It's okay to change your mind with more info. Red Pill Brown Girl says I hated this video. I do want to know why they didn't question the white guy. Yeah, that one cop eyes was bucking. Bruh. Like a motherfucker. Yeah, bodies. Yeah, women retain genetic matter from men, so the less the better. That, I mean, that's a statistical, scientific fact you can't really argue with. Yeah, he said I'm a guy with options. Miss Officer was switching. She was. BK said Marquette swear he got bars. Look, I don't know that, man. I know he did a video about my my systemic takedown of Frank Zanu and felt some type of way about it. But again, everybody swear they can do better when they're in the seat. So, you know, I mean, again, if Marquette needs Frank Zanu's number, I can make that happen. Me mine said, Dave, I'm cracking up at the start today. I got to leave in a little bit. Dang, you gonna miss the two big bangers I got for you. I got some bangers for y'all. I got some bangers for y'all. Yeah. So yeah, in the Chocolate City talking crazy. But again, 26% of the businesses in Atlanta are Black-owned businesses, and 80% of those are single member LLCs. So again, let's not get caught up in the headlines. Let's get caught up in the factoids. You feel me? All right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk nerdy to me. It's time to talk nerdy to me. I'm so excited. Let's get Marquette off the screen. Here we go. All right. So as y'all know, I'm a very big comic nerd, and in 2019, and I want to make something extremely clear to you. Number one, this is in no way, shape, or form AI. This video was taken in 2019. In this video is guys I used to work with in Nashville, Tennessee, because I lived in Nashville for quite some time. It's one of my homes away from home. Absolutely love all the good people in Middle Tennessee. Shout out to Nashville. In this video, in 2019, I all but predicted Robert Downey Jr. becoming Dr. Doom. I didn't use the term Dr. Doom because I didn't think Marvel was going to be that bold, but I've always said the big bad of the MCU has and will always be Tony Stark. Now, I know there are going to be people who say, yeah, that's cap. You didn't say that. You didn't call that. Well, here's the problem. I got it on tape. Not only do I have it on tape, I'm 561 pounds in the tape. So, oh, and my beard is much blacker in those days. So I want to roll this beautiful bean footage, and I want y'all to see how dope the nerdiness is when it comes to your boy. Yeah, Dina, I can't wait till December either. I really cannot. Boy, ain't nothing like watching my Black women love nerdy shit. Yes, indeed. It's a good day. Yep, but here come the receipts. Here come the receipts.
On that note.
Oh, wait. Before I play this, I need y'all to understand that I was going through a lot that I didn't know, and I was big as 3 double wides. So I'm gonna need y'all to take it easy on your boy, okay? Because some of y'all be like, it's cap, you wasn't 561. This is literally me at 561 pounds. Here we go.
I said Tony Stark is to blame for everything?
Just about everything.
Okay.
That's
Proceed.
True. Okay, let's narcissism. Tony Stark's problem
Janae Anderson.
is, first of all, he was born into a family that were arms dealers. So that's problem number one. So
that's true.
He became an arms dealer. All this genius, all this MIT at 20 and, being smarter than Bill Gates, his ass becomes an arms dealer too. When he takes over the business, Obadiah Stane, who was running the business, is pissed off. So now what does he do? He takes the very weapons that Stark is manufacturing and creating to try and kill Tony Stark. So the reason that Tony Stark almost got killed is because of Tony Stark.
Very true.
All right. So then let's fast forward a little bit. Then he becomes Obadiah Stane becomes Ironmonger, right? Because of that, a mini arc reactor that his scientists couldn't cop to. So now Pepper's in danger, Rhodey's in danger, everybody's in danger because Tony wouldn't die out in the damn desert because he just don't know when to die.
Right.
Then you go through, I don't know, Iron Man 2, right?
The Russian.
The whole Russian thing. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, bruh, stop. That whole situation. Then we can fast forward over to Avengers 1. And what happened that the only thing that separates Tony from the rest of the Avengers, he actually took that nuke up and saw what was coming and got super paranoid and super freaked out. He came down, ordered some shawarma, and the next thing you know, he's like, yo, we need a suit of armor around the world. And Captain America's like, no, we can't do this. Like, oh, but we got to do it. So then what does he do? He goes to Banner and says, hey, let's go ahead and start this AI program. You mean Ultron? Yeah, we're not going to tell anybody else about it, though.
Okay, now, for those of you who do not believe that that is me, I'm going to rewind this just a little bit. When I was 11 years old, I had taken a soccer cleat to my orbital bone. And if you look here, you can see that little dot right here. Can't fake that. Now let's go back. Same dot. That is me.
Ultron? Yeah, we're not going to tell anybody else about it, though.
No, not at all.
So he creates Ultron. Ultron gets into everything, kills Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? And basically takes over every damn thing possible. Also, teams up with Ulysses Claw. That's how Claw got his arm taken off. And then, what's Claw's arm made of?
Vibranium.
Okay, cool. Let's deal with that for a minute. Then we start talking about, oh, I don't know, the whole suit of armor around the world and the Civil War situation. So now the Avengers are split. And guess who's coming? Thanos. You would have won Infinity.
It's always one hating ass nigga want to talk about somebody's forehead.
Bruh.
Sit your ass down. By the way, god damn. That's a 72-inch waist right there. Look at the cam. Ain't no camouflage big enough to camouflage them thunder thighs. God damn. This is my tattoo, Lord Jesus. Ironically, the dude in here, fuck you, Donnell. He said I look like one of the men at large. And I'm so alone, I miss you. You never miss a good friend until they're gone. Now, the dude in the red shirt is my boy Chris. Chris died literally 3 months after we shot this. He was fighting cancer. And his wife said, is there anything of his that you want? And I said, I want that shirt because that's the last shirt. The last thing I saw him in, I said, I want that shirt. And that shirt was a 3X. And me even getting to a 3X at the time was absolutely crazy. That shirt is way too big for me now. I wear a large, maybe an extra large. But yes, it's insane. Absolutely insane, man. Like I haven't looked at this footage in years. I pulled it up just to talk about this Dr. Doom shit. But let me keep cooking. Let Fat Dave keep cooking on Dr. Doom.
War if the Avengers were not split. And even Banner was like, dude, you're not talking to Cap. There's not going to be a world for anybody to talk to. It's all about him. Did you see Spider-Man?
Yes.
Cover your ears, Mutt. Spoiler alert.
Just go.
All right, so Mysterio was created by who?
Tony Stark, because he worked.
He worked for Stark. He worked for Tony Stark.
Sure
he created that thing that he used in the beginning of, what was it? Was it Captain America Civil War? What was that? Was it Civil War? I'm pretty good. It was Civil War. It was Civil War because Alfred Woodard played the mom, that other kid who died, and
sure did.
And he had that thing where he de-aged himself and had that moment with his dad. He called it Barf. Well, the guy who became Mysterio was like, I didn't name that Barf. I worked for him, and this is how he treated, my life's work. So he pissed that person off. When Obadiah Stane was yelling at the scientist who was like, Tony Stark built this on scraps in a cave. So he got disgruntled, and they all left. Like, everybody there who created Mysterio and everything that Mysterio had was because Tony Stark pissed them off because he's such a fucking narcissist.
That's true.
Then he gives the Edith glasses to Peter Parker, a 16-year-old who still has not lost his virginity yet. Still trying to figure out things. And above all else, guess what? Tony Stark's best friend / assistant is fucking his auntie.
Yes.
So he ain't got his head on straight at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, all the technology, all the means, all the motives, all the opportunity, everything can be.
Dr. Graham.
You better think of you two, mama.
Me boss got this shimmy Skywalker.
He's literally calling me Jabba the Hutt. Fuck you. I'll take it.
Trace back to Marvel's greatest supervillain, who is Tony Stark. On top of that, if you go back to Infinity War, what does Thanos say to him? Stark, yeah, everybody knows who you are.
Right. I'm not the only one that has been cursed with intelligence.
Yeah, so I mean that tells you. So if you're cursed with intelligence and you're more worried about Stark than anything else, and then Doctor Strange says, "I will give you the Time Stone if you spare Tony Stark's life."
That's crazy. One of the lines that bothered me in Infinity Wars, that Tony, it makes sense, because even when they were like, "We cannot take this stone to Thanos' homeworld,"
right?
First thing Tony says is, "Man, he's been under my skin ever since New York." It's like, dude, he destroyed New York, and you worried about him being under your skin? Yeah. I mean, that kind of works. Because
Big J said, you look like the rapper that performs on stage sitting on the couch with a ventilator, and that's why I got my big fat ass off the couch. That's exactly why. People talking about, well, you know, big people running my family. No, big people running your family because nobody in your family runs. Anyway, let's keep going.
a lot of comments, everything Tony did was about how it made him feel.
Right. On top of that, everything he does is reactionary. He's very rarely proactive.
That makes sense.
And the one time he was right, you know, he didn't do it. But then, guess what? The snap happened, and now he had all the luxury to do so. Then let's talk about Spider-Man Far From Home, not Homecoming.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there. But the bottom line is, I called this shit before the Russo brothers. That's it. Bitch, I'm him. So, yeah. Whew. Sometimes you got to take a look back to see how far you've come. I wasn't even doing it for that, but just the fact that I predicted that Robert Downey Jr. was the biggest big bad in Marvel history. I mean, give me my goddamn flowers right now. Give me my flowers. No, because you know how people, they'll lose, you know, a half an ounce and then talk about, I lost 100 pounds. No. 361 pounds is what I lost. And now y'all can see. So y'all talking about I look like Dave Bluntz. First of all, Dave Bluntz could never be this damn handsome. Dave Bluntz could never steal your girl. I could. Even big, I could steal your girl. Like, I'm him. Like, bitch, I'm him. Say it with your chest, I'm him. Walked through hell, came back slim, but lost 300, paid 10 million in vision. Bitch, I'm him. The whole hell, don't play on me. Nerd on nerd crime. That's why you hate me. That was damn good Huttese. I'm gonna give it to you. A lot of people do not know how to write Huttese. Damn, yeah. Real Shaq Brand say, yo, you slimmed all the way down, dog. Damn, congratulations. Thank you so much. Wait till I get the rest of this skin cut off and it's over for you bitches. You look happy, Dr. Dave. I'm very happy. I was happy then. I was always a happy person, or at least I thought I was happy. I didn't know what happiness was till I got this weight off. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go out here and go for a walk before the rain comes. But no, listen. Have I heard about Optimus Prime?
So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit Black people.
No. What's happening with Optimus Prime? I know that there is a listen, Anna Jackson. Thank you, love. You already know I'm a collar popper around this piece. Also, a lot of y'all be having suggestions, things of that nature, trying to figure out how to get in contact with me. It's very simple. Dave at businessbullyshow.com. Dave at businessbullyshow.com. You can definitely reach out. But AJ Ware, what happened with Optimus Prime? I need to know. Like, you can't just leave me with a cliffhanger like that. Yeah, no, you got that whale blubber off your ass. That's what the hell happened. You guys stop eating that blubber.
Bruh.
Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, passed. No. Damn. Yo. Damn. That's hard. No, I didn't hear that Peter Cullen passed. Hopefully they got enough of his voice like they can like they do James Earl Jones for Darth Vader. You know what I mean? Like Darth Vader can be here forever because they got so much of James Earl Jones's voice that they cloned it. Shout out to Peter Cullen. Like, thank you for my childhood, man. Thank you for giving me, you know, an escape, you know, a robotic hero to look up to. Damn, like that's really a damn. That's crazy. Oh man. Yeah, Tim Curry, the original. Do y'all know that Mark Hamill was the second Joker for Batman the Animated Series? The first was Tim Curry. Tim Curry passed away too. But like Peter Cullen is like really bugging me out. Like I'm literally got tears in my eyes. Like that's my childhood. Damn. Like I'm really like that's crazy. Like I'm really upset. That's wild. I'm sorry. Like if that bothers y'all, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all don't even understand. Like, damn. When you're a kid and you're different and you're misunderstood, sometimes you get lost in cartoons and comic books because sometimes they can be your only friends. Damn. Yeah, the 2026 is crazy. Yeah, he was old in the 80s, like how Phil Donahue was. Damn. And I know for some of y'all, like, it's just a cartoon. What's the big deal? Like, nah. So, listen, Transformers kept me sane. They really do. Like, I was with my dad watching Transformers the movie in the movie theater. Watching Optimus Prime die. And I remember in 1987, my dad was like, "Oh, they'll find a way to bring him back." Dad, you were right. But let me get to these super chats. Let's see here. I'll be chill with the $4.99 super chat. Says to growth, progress, and resilience. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. You know, me crying like a bitch over goddamn Optimus Prime. Alan with the $5 super chat says, I can't wait to work with you, Dr. Dave. You are an inspiration. Thank you in advance. Well, listen, hit me up. The email, again, for those of you who want to reach out to me, and I highly suggest you do, dave@businessbullyshow.com. dave@businessbullyshow.com. Man, listen. Our Game Stone says, nah, people don't understand what it means to have things that help you escape and be part of your childhood, especially when they were in the golden age. Like, I was different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to draw. I wanted to read my comic books under a tree. Like, I wasn't a regular kid. My brain didn't work like how regular kids' brains worked. And so, you know, coming home and watching Transformers is just absolutely crazy. So again, like, and that's why I say when people say, y'all had your fathers. Yeah, no, I had my dad, but like we was latchkey kids. Alan with the $2 super chat said TV raised a lot of us in the 70s and 80s. Absolutely does. And listen, man, I remember just sitting in that movie theater and watching him say, one shall stand, one shall fall. And then that You got the touch. Shout out to Stan Bush. You got the power. Oh my God. And that's when music was music. Like, we didn't give a damn if it was rock and roll. We didn't give a damn if it was alternative. If it was a hit, it was a hit. But Peter Cullen, like, rest well, my friend. You made it okay for a kid to escape. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. I dealt with a lot that I don't ever talk about, a lot that I still work out in therapy. But you know, in the 80s, you wasn't no damn therapy. So, you know, Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats became my therapy. Like, and this is what I tell my daughters all the time. Like, y'all so stupid, y'all don't even realize that you're literally living in the good old days right now. And you're too young to understand that. You know, 85 years old is a blessed life. My God, 85. Damn. That means he was older than I was right now when he was voicing Optimus Prime. That's insane. Yep. Yep. I forgot about Judd Nelson being Rodimus Prime. Absolutely crazy. Hot Rod was crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? G.I. Joe the movie, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, I think I want to do a damn watch party in Philly when they re-release Transformers the movie, the 40th anniversary edition. If y'all want to come through, definitely want to make that happen. So now we're gonna switch gears. Now that y'all done got me crying like a biatch. I'm gonna go ahead and play this this Doomsday trailer, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with what y'all really came for. Brand new song, but let me go ahead and hit this Doomsday trailer. I'm on full screen on it. Hold on.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. Mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
Yeah, buddy. That is one hell of a trailer. That is one hell of a trailer. I'm very excited. Lincoln Ward said that's why they ain't want to him around. Mr. Steal Your Girl. You better think of you two, remember? Absolutely. Yes, that was Cap at the end, Big J. Absolutely. Yep. There is a rumor that Cillian Murphy will be playing prime Dr. Doom. I'm definitely not mad at that. All right, so again, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and get the Tether Doctrine. If you have not gotten the Tether Doctrine, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and do that. If you haven't gotten the Tether Doctrine, I need y'all to tell me why. Like, why haven't you gotten the Tether Doctrine? It is absolutely phenomenal. There's no reason for you not to have it. This is your weapon. And today, I'm going to throw in a copy of The Real Black Agenda, both the audio book and the ebook. If you get the Tether Doctrine today, you can get it at link.me/TheBusinessBully. Who hasn't gotten the Tether Doctrine yet? Because everybody who's gotten it will tell you it's phenomenal. And I'm not saying that because I wrote it. I'm saying it because it's an actual fact. And man, listen, I'm excited. So again, for those of you who got the Tether Doctrine, can y'all really tell people what you like about it? Because I want to make sure that we get that up and get that out. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who got the Tether Doctrine, let people know. I'm extremely proud of it. So make sure that y'all get it. And if you don't get a confirmation email when you order the Tether Doctrine, make sure you screenshot your purchase and email me, Dave@BusinessBullyShow.com, Dave@BusinessBullyShow.com. It's supposed to automatically fire you off an email, but sometimes it doesn't. So I apologize in advance, but I will damn sure make sure that you get it. Email me, Dave@BusinessBullyShow.com. Get the Tether Doctrine. Dimples, where you at? Is Dimples still up in here? Dimples, where you at? Yeah. Mads Mikkelsen would be absolutely crazy. Mads Mikkelsen would be absolutely crazy. I agree with you on that one. I like Cillian Murphy. I thought he did a phenomenal job as the Scarecrow. You know what I'm saying? So you better thank the YouTube, mama. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, man. Yo, no, hit me up. Hit me up. That's what I'm here for. Okay, Dimples is up in here. So Dimples hit your boy with a very nice super chat, and she wanted a song. And she wanted a country song. Now, I did my best. You know what I mean? I love country music, but I'm gonna do country music my way. Hold on. You better thank the YouTube, mama. Disco Kryptonite with the $2 super chat said Nightfall Bane Origins is awesome. Oh, I gotta get that. Yeah, I'm gonna do a live read on Jaro Go. I absolutely will be doing a live read on Jaro Go. But again, for those of you who haven't gotten the Tether Doctrine, please get the Tether Doctrine today. You know, even if you get the $47 version, it's still absolutely phenomenal. Plus, we've got Afterpay and Klarna and all that good stuff, you know, but it really isn't a stretch because it's something that you're going to have forever. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Yeah, Mads made a great fit for Dr. Doom. But I did the song. I hope y'all like it. Dimples, I really hope you like it because this was your idea. I want to make sure that y'all get it. Yo, I gotta go back and read Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. I haven't had a chance to do that. Now y'all know how I feel about, you know, playing y'all my music. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it. Hell, I'm performing at the Peachtree Village International Film Festival. But this is, hold on, let me turn this up. This is the D.A.M.N. premiere of my new song, Our Land, Not Y'all's.
America loves everybody when it's time to divide our inheritance. Now, check the receipts. Her blood I name, our debt our claim. With Tether's no games. Foundational. Yeah. Our blood, our name, our debt, foundation. No tethers, no game. Pick that cotton lady railroad steel, fought in
your walls while you broke every deal. Built your White House, your cities, your banks. Then got red lines instead of a thanks. Granddad wore the uniform, came home denied. Same flag on his coffin, same country that lied. Now the debt hit the table, everybody got claims. Funny how they find black roots when somebody says pay. Don't hand me a tether and tell me that's kin. Shed skin ain't a ticket to cash somebody in. You can stand right beside us, respect what we lost, but you don't get the settlement if you didn't pay the cost. No more studies, no more games. Specific damage, specific claims. This is our land, not yours. Our blood in these walls. We built it, got cheated. It's a lie through it all. Now the deal's on the table. Don't get lost in the cause. You can stand with the family that don't make the debt yours. I'll play our game, our debt, our claim. We ain't asking for pity, we're demanding what's ours. This is our land, our claim, and we ain't backing off.
Now they flood labor markets, call questions a sin. Black wages get squeezed while corporations win. Border policy breaks, then they hand us the tab. And if we mention the numbers, somebody gets mad. I don't hate somebody chasing a better life. I'm talking about a government doing citizens strife. If your first responsibility ain't people at home, don't preach about compassion from somebody else's throne. Let's stop tethering everybody black to my tree. Racism lineage, quit playing with me. Our people got a history specific and long. You don't fix a no robbery by adding names to the wrong. Coalition fine, solidarity cool, but the race and distinctions ain't justice, it's a tool. If everybody's the claimant when repayment begins, then the people who got robbed get robbed again.
No more symbols, no more talk.
Bring ownership.
Bring the vault. This is our land, not yours. Our blood in these walls. We built it, got cheated, and survived through it all. Now the bills on the table. Don't get lost in the cause. You can stand with the family that don't make the debt yours. Our sweat, our scars, our debt, our loss. We ain't asking for pity, we're demanding what's ours. This is our land, our claim, and we ain't backing off.
Don't give me another holiday, another speech or street. Give us land, give us capital, put ownership underneath our feet.
Don't tell me we're all black when the remedy arrives. You can love the whole damn world and still protect your tribe.
Who built it? Who bled for it? Who got locked out? Who inherited that? Then write the remedy accordingly. That's not hate, that's accounting.
This is our land, not yours. Hear the ancestors call from the fields to the factories. We survive through it all. No tether gets our lineage. No politics gets our voice. No party owns our loyalty. We negotiate by choice. Our sweat, our scars, our debt, our loss.
America knows exactly
who she still owns. This is our land, our claim.
Yeah, we're drawing that line. Foundational black American. What's ours stays mine.
Our blood, our name, our debt,
our
claim. No tethers, no games. Our blood,
our name,
our blood, our name.
Foundational.
Yeah.
America loves everybody when it's time to divide our inheritance.
Yeah, buddy. That's what it is. I said what I said. Thank you for the silver star. I appreciate that. Yep, when we mention the numbers, somebody gets mad. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Why are you gay?
No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. I meant to hit that.
You better get you too, mama.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. 10 Jules, thank you so much, Lincoln Ward, for the gold coin. I appreciate that. Brown who? What Brown? What Brown we talking about? We talking about Doodoo Brown? What Brown? Yeah. Tina said, rock out with me, family. I'm here for it. Hell yeah. No, listen, I was cooking full meals at 7 years old. Real rap. What up, Shawnee Brown? I appreciate you. All right. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm definitely going to I'm gonna definitely do a remix, you know what I mean? So I recorded a lot from my hotel room and then came and did a rough mix this morning. So Dimple said fire. Alan said the lyrics fire, fire, fire. Thank you, and I appreciate it. No doubt, no doubt. Damn Skippy. Absolutely. Did I add this to the Tether Doctrine? I haven't had a chance to upload it. Again, I still want to mess with the mastering a little bit, but it'll be up today. If you have not gotten the Tether Doctrine, what is wrong with you? Like, stop playing in my face. Work my ass off. Yeah. I said collab with Chuck. Which Chuck? Chuck who? Which Chuck we talking about, Z-Man? You better thank your YouTube, mama. No, I haven't even talked to Tariq about getting on the soundtrack. That's that's completely up to him. But yeah, I didn't even broach the idea. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. I don't even know where he is with the soundtrack. But yo, listen, I love making foundational Black American music for foundational Black Americans and those who appreciate what foundational Black Americans have contributed to this country, up to and including country music. But yeah, man, I'm so happy that you guys are here. Kung Fu says we need to move your songs around. You should let Black Alpha open up his show with this track. Absolutely. Is there a Hidden Color soundtrack? I do not know. Like, the idea just came up. I didn't even know. Yeah. And that's it. And that's what I told people. The Tether Doctrine is a living document. It's constantly and continually evolving. And that's the thing. Like, I'm never going to, like, till I die, I'll be adding to the Tether Doctrine. So you're paying for it now, but you're getting access permanently. And you know what I'm saying? Like, long after I'm gone, I'm sure my daughters will add works to it that I have, because I got a lot of stuff y'all haven't even seen. Like, my brain doesn't shut off, which is another reason I love cartoons, pro wrestling, comic books, things like that. But yeah, no, I'm a hit Tariq today, because that's a damn good question. Chuck DP, I've never met Chuck D. Yeah. No, I listen, I love my people, and I'm tired of listening to I ain't got time for that shit. Listen, I respect what Chuck D brought to the game. I'm going to reach out to a different Chuck. I'm going to reach out to Chuck Creekmore at All Hip Hop, see what he's talking about. Also, I'm going to reach out to Professor Griff. But yeah, Hidden Color soundtrack would be crazy. I don't even know if we got one, but we can definitely make some shit work. But yeah, no, we'll see. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. If you haven't gotten the Tether Doctrine, can y'all tell me why? Like, that's one of the main ways to support me in what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit him up. Oh, for real? He mentioned me on a Sunday Night Live pod. What did he say? FU2? I didn't catch it. But yeah, if y'all really want to help me out, if you love what I'm doing, if you want to see the situation grow, I mean, the studio has gotten better. We've got better lighting, we've got better cameras now. Like, if you really want to support my work, right? Yeah, the Tether Doctrine is the easiest and quickest way to do that. Aside from super chats and things of that nature. So, and then of course, always download Jaro Go. But yeah, FU2, what did he say? I missed it. I didn't even know he shouted me out, but I'm definitely appreciative. He was bigging up everybody on YouTube talking that FBA Real Talk. If you can let me know what the title of that live was, I'd love to go check that out on YouTube, because I mean, I always love it when people recognize the work I'm putting in, because God knows I'm putting in work. But yeah, have I spoken to Black Ron? Yeah, I just saw Black Ron in LA a few months ago. We talk off and on. I got to give him a call too, man. I definitely want to get him on the show. Albie Chill says, I appreciate all of you, and Dave, thank you for helping us grow, show, and prove that we are a great people, man. You better thank you, YouTube, mama. Absolutely. So no, I got Sean Schimmel at my number 1, Peter Cullen at my number 2, Kevin Conroy at my number 3, Chris Sabat at number 4, and James Earl Jones number 5 when it comes to my top 5 voice actors of all time. That's a solid list. I'd move James Earl Jones to number 1 because that's just how I'm feeling. But that's just me. Yeah, so that's that, y'all. Tomorrow we're going to have another phenomenal show. We're going to do more nerd talk and see what the hell is happening on this here internet. But please get the Tether Doctrine. Please, if y'all feel so inclined, you can PayPal Business Bully 77, Venmo Business Bully, Cash App Business Bully, Zelle. Also, yeah, I think that's Business Bully as well. But yeah, thank y'all so much. Okay, definitely. I'm definitely going to check that out. Thank you, FU2. I appreciate that. Guess what happened to the cop who unalive Sonia Massey? Yeah, no, we out here standing on lineage business. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. I definitely appreciate y'all. Please support the Tether Doctrine. Get at your boy. And then hit me. Any type of show idea, stuff like that, you can definitely do so. Dave@businessbullyshow.com. Dave@businessbullyshow.com. I thank y'all so much for being here. I'm definitely going to check y'all out next time. Peace to the family. Please make sure y'all get the Tether Doctrine today. All right. If you get the Tether Doctrine today, because I have another book called Fall into Financial Freedom. That's $100 by itself. If you get the Tether Doctrine today, I'm throwing in Fall into Financial Freedom, but you have until midnight Eastern Standard Time to get it today in order to get that. So that's well over $300 right there for next to nothing. So I appreciate y'all. Sending love. Thank you, AJ Ware. Really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody, all my mods. Thank you to Neff, producing in the background. Thank you to everybody who's giving me show ideas, clips, emails, DMs, things of that nature. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Hold on one second. Oh, apparently I missed a lot of them. We are sending an FBA great to Philly, but before we do, Boston community is sending them off in style and greatness. Take care of our FBA brother, Jalen Brown. You already know he's home now. It's all good. Gold coin from Lincoln Ward. I appreciate that. Darius says, when we mention the numbers, somebody gets mad. You better know it. Boy, I love it when y'all give me that. Thank you so much for the silver star, both Darius and Dimples. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you. So yeah, I'm trying to think what super chat did I miss? Did I miss another super chat? So read the super chat, bro. Big Hurt 45. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Says we are I just read that. Okay, cool. Just making sure I ain't missed nothing now. That's it. But yeah, I'm definitely want to look forward to having a phenomenal day. Now I'm about to go crash out for 18 hours. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Your mind right, real talk, no fluff, no sidelines. We outside, bring the truth to the sunrise. D.A.M.N, yeah, we coming at the right time. Dave Anderson, morning news. Black Hook Media, morning media just got dangerous.